and welcome to Flavor Balance Heat, the hot sauce podcast for hot sauce lovers and makers. I'm Spike.
And I'm Zach.
And today we'd like to introduce Matt Potter.
How are y'all?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Great.
So tell us a little bit about what you do in the hot sauce industry.
So I've owned Simply Texas Gourmet Foods since 2003. We're a hot sauce specialty store in Old Town Spring, Texas. Previously, it was called Dave's Pepper Palace, and that was open 96 to 2003 or so. And then I bought it. We got into a trademark dispute with the Pepper Palace that everybody else knows and changed our name to Simply Texas Gourmet Foods at that time. At the time, it was painful. Now I'm glad I don't have that name, to be quite honest with you. But at any rate, we've been here since, I found a poster from when we moved in, and Habanero, the Red Savina, was the top of the line on my hot sauce poster back then. So it's been quite a while that we've been selling hot sauce here.
So since well before the big hot sauce wave in
big time. I think we were one of about when we bought the store. We were one of maybe a dozen in the whole country that were just dedicated hot sauce stores.
That's amazing.
The quality of this sauce was just not, it's gone it's totally in a different league in the past 20 years, just completely different business,
Yeah, I love it. I love what
Me too.
I mean, I'm a chef, and seeing basically the hot sauce world has become the culinary world now. It's not a separate thing anymore. It's great to see.
It's like the craft beer of the culinary world, where you've got all of these great, cool options from people who are little guys doing something that they love, and it's just really inspiring and great. It's a great time to be in this business because, back when I bought it, there was some good sauces. Marie Sharp's was around, Melinda's, Ring of Fire, there were some good brands, but a lot of the sauce, and I bought it through Hot Shots, which that's not a knock on them. I still do. But, ass kicking sauce and ass reaper and stinger shrinker and
blown O-ring and face melter.
This, and it was all novelty. There was a lot of stuff that was a private label, the same sauce over and over again. It just, the quality that I've got to work with now wasn't there. There wasn't somebody like Zach or you doing these really creative, cool, unique sauces that just, all I have to do is open a bottle and put it in the cooler and it sells itself, So
that's always nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Matt, do I remember you telling me you do your own in-house jerky or something along those lines?
I did pre-COVID. I was doing a lot of it, and then when everything just got insane with supplies, I started ordering other people's jerky, and I looked at my books and I realized that I was at home a lot more and I was really not losing any money, so I quit. It's just so much work to I was doing it. I've got a little, you can't see it here, but in the back of the shop I've got a tiny little kitchen that I have a food license for, so I'm able to sell. In Texas, you're able to sell jerky at I'm like a restaurant. That's how I'm coded here in the shop, so I can sell it like as fresh food, but I can't package it and sell it to anybody wholesale.
Heard.
Do you ever do
it's kind of like a cottage law situation almost.
Kind of like a cottage law, or more like a fresh food restaurant type situation. Like I'd be like at deli, you're buying jerky fresh here at this that I just made.
Gotcha.
Location. Texas has some weird, quirky laws.
Yeah. They have a cottage law for acidified foods, and some of the cottage lawmakers I've seen making sauce in Texas baffles me.
And there are a lot of them. I know, Zach, that's kind of a rarity in the United States, but Texas is one of the few places you can do it, and there's a lot of people doing it.
Texas, Pennsylvania has a cottage law for acidified foods. I think is it Arkansas or Alabama? One of those two southern states has and I think there's one more.
Well, and they've even liberalized it here now to where you can sell at hot sauce festivals. Before in Texas, you could only do like person-to-person sales, or you could sell it at a farmer's market. But now you can do hot sauce festival. You can sell it anywhere and everywhere except wholesale. So I don't know. I don't know what I think about that exactly.
Most of the people that I know, it's questionable. It's questionable.
It is. It really is.
When people are doing it out of their kitchen and you see their kitchens, it's like, oh,
Oh, right.
I
Yeah.
mean, there was a gentleman cooking, and he's posting to Facebook in like an aluminum crab boil pot that was all calcified, and he's like bottling outside on his picnic table. It was
What?
I've
And
seen
he
a
was
lot of
posted
that
on the
stuff.
group to sell bottles like that?
yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
So me being me, I went and read up on the Texas cottage law, and at the time it said it had to be bottled in your kitchen. So I'm like sending screenshots to this guy. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're gonna kill somebody.
Well, dude, I'm leery of it. I respect anybody's hustle. And there's a few people that I know that are doing it that I trust enough to think that they wouldn't fuck around, you know. I
Yeah.
trust their judgment. But I don't know. I'm not somebody's going to get sick, and whether they're going to be able to pin it on that specific hot sauce or whatever, I don't know. But but Texas, you know how Texas is, you know, it's kind of like a free for all about some things, and then some things are totally restricted.
Yeah.
Right.
But things like the cottage food, like I said, they're doing everything to even laxen it up further. I forget what some of the new foods are, but I want
I
to
mean,
see.
I can't really complain because Arizona's pretty lax on their acidified food laws. There's just no cottage law for it. However, I get away with more shit than most of the people in the United States because
Yeah.
I know that sounds horrible. Yes, I process my stuff properly, and it's all legit. It's just
I'm
April.
grateful. I've said this before. So I'm right near the border of Washington, but I'm in Idaho.
Okay.
And we bottled originally just over the border in Washington. And they like two people came down from Spokane. I had a 2-hour interview. They
Yeah.
grilled us. And then I went over the border and we bottle now in Idaho, and I called them up and they just were like, hey, the FDA oversees you. We don't care about what you do. And I'm being really nice. They actually were a little bit more blunt about it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it is in Texas when it comes to that kind of stuff too. Even with jerky, I was doing it right, but to be able to just sell jerky like I was selling jerky or anything in that, it just seems very lackadaisical. But that's
especially when you're dealing with a meat product, that's
right.
supposed to be USDA.
Ooh,
That's a
yeah,
whole.
Well, and that's why it prevented me from kind of going further because I was going to have a USDA inspected kitchen, which is you have to have a daily inspection.
yeah.
So you have to have an inspector on site, an office for them, pay for them. And I mean, it was going to be $1 million investment to build a facility. And I'm not wanting to be the jerky king of Old Town Spring.
It's a lot of hoops to jump through.
And I can argue the fact that it should be a lot.
Yeah,
If you're
it should be.
selling meat at room temperature in a plastic package, you better make sure that it's right, man. So I get it, but it is a lot. Now, what you said, Zach, too, co-packing is a thing you can do with jerky. And I know a lot of the guys that I work with and that I sell their jerky are getting it co-packed. But mine was, I smoked it on a smoker. It was thick cut. I don't know that I can get it co-packed like I'd like it. So I'm just
No, I was saying if you build a facility, you can then become the jerky co-packer. I mean, there's a jerky co-packer in California. Any like novelty store-bought jerky that you see comes from this facility.
No, I think it's the smokehouse jerky people.
Something like
heifer.
that.
Yeah, I buy their jerky. It's really good jerky too. That's that brisket jerky, and it really is good and tasty. So, for me, what works best for me is concentrating on selling you guys this stuff and like being an expert in that and making sure I've got the newest stuff on the shelf and that I've got all the stuff in the cooler and that I know what it tastes like and I can tell people that's what makes me the most money. What sets you apart from HEB or something like that or Kroger's.
No,
so now,
man,
do you only do hot sauce, or is it other things that you sell? Because it says
I've got
gourmet
salsa and pickled products and a bunch of different kind of spicy pickles, drink mixes, olive oils, barbecue rubs, snacks like those crack balls and cheese balls and the death nut challenge. But the main focus, as you can see, has always been hot and spicy stuff for sure.
Yeah,
but it's kind of a touristy town out here, and so there's a lot of older population that maybe doesn't want spicy. So I've tried to at least have something, jellies and jams and things they like as well. But it's definitely mostly spicy, mostly hot. for sure.
Now, did I see somewhere that you're into rubs too?
Yeah, we sell barbecue rubs and seasonings and everything. I've got 2 rooms in here, and one of them is dry stuff and jerky and snacks and things, and then the other one is the sauces over here.
Now, do you do your own though?
Now that's another thing I'm just getting ready to relaunch again. That was another one of my things that fell by the wayside at COVID due to packaging problems, was mixing my own spices. So I'm getting ready to relaunch my most popular. I'm gonna get it made for me. That's kind of a no-brainer as far as co-packing goes. Spice blending is pretty easy, and so I'm going to get that co-packed for me, and it should be out in about a month. It's like a spicy garlic sea salt with chili pekin, ghost pepper, and smoked paprika and garlic. It's a good, nice little, like a kind of a seasoned salt type product.
Awesome.
Easily our bestseller though. But yeah, we've been doing spices for a while, and then we have our own line of pickles and things like that too.
Yeah, we've been talking about doing some rubs. I might do some at some point. I don't know. We'll see.
To me, you got a pretty good profit margin on them. I sell a lot of I mean, I'm in Texas, so there's a lot of barbecue going on down here. And I guess Idaho too, but yeah, I definitely sell a lot of seasonings for sure.
No, not like Texas, but yeah, we get our fair share in Idaho.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
We're talking about in the next probably year picking up some rubs, just because there's not a lot of competition for it. It'll be a lot of fun. I gotta dip my hand in there. I haven't done anything significant. I mean, I haven't done any real cooking in a long time now. It's been 5 years. So.
Me neither. Honestly, it's depressing me.
I know, me too.
The same thing. I've been so busy working and getting everybody else's food stuff ready and out the door that I end up not cooking or putting hot sauce on some frozen food.
Yeah, we started doing these premium sauces this year, and it was the first time. So I'm getting my hands dirty. I'm doing the whole process all the way through, making it like we're getting all the stuff from farmers market, that kind of thing. And a lot of extra labor, but it brings back all those juices from doing just cooking, just being in the kitchen.
Really, I'm over here like I'm tired of running around grabbing shit. Like I'm ready for full-time fucking delivery. just today, just to get fucking shallots, man. To go to like 3 different stores because apparently there's a shallot shortage in fucking Arizona. It's ridiculous.
A shallot shortage.
I think it was just a busy weekend, honestly, and obviously truck won't come in until tomorrow, Tuesday. So like
everybody wanted to cook shallots this weekend. That's an interesting.
I guess
it's just weird now. There's such random stuff that people will be out of, and
yeah,
is what it is, man.
Well, okay, so in all fairness, the U of A students came back like this past week, so you know what I mean. There were a lot of extra people in town that
those college kids eat a fuckload of shallots, man.
Oh yeah, like people the stores didn't account for that because no one ever thinks about it until it's too fucking late. So
well, nobody expects a college student even to know what a shallot is,
right?
Well, I'll just say there's like their families were here, and you know what I mean. Like restaurants were busier than they typically are, and Cisco usually only delivers like 1 day a week here to specific places. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
So do you go to like a restaurant supply to get your stuff?
Usually, we'll go to we have a local place called Merit Foods. If Merit Foods is out of something, then I don't like to admit it, but I'll go to Restaurant Depot if I have to.
Yeah.
They don't have they have some shit that like we get our avocado oil through them and it's organic and it's pretty decent shit. It's definitely not like Walmart's $3.99 special for 2 liters. I definitely pay a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's where I got my meat from when I made jerky, and I always had a good meat. So
I wish I had a Restaurant Depot nearby. We're in the middle of nowhere, so they probably have something similar if they don't have one in Spokane, but that's an hour and a half away.
They have a really strange membership policy, like where if you don't go and buy something in a couple of months, they cancel your membership. It's weird,
but it's free.
It is, I know, but you still have to go. It's just weird. You have to go through the sign up process and get your picture taken again. The whole works like you're going to parole.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. That's just costing themselves money.
Well, it is. It seems like so many, it's like Zach said, it's not like they charge you or anything, so they're not making money by canceling. It's just an odd thing. I never knew quite understand.
Yeah.
But anyway, whatever.
And I also use Cisco, but they're like 20% higher than everywhere else, and they'll only deliver to me on Tuesday. So that means I can't bottle on a Monday and I can't bottle on a fucking Tuesday.
Yeah, Cisco is so high.
Yeah, even for their Cisco brand products, like the Cisco brand, I'm gonna look it up. But the last time I looked, Cisco brand apple cider vinegar right now is like 14 fucking dollars a gallon.
Whoa. That's the
That's
thing that all those the distribution companies, they'll tell you, oh, you get more stable prices with us. It may not always be the cheapest, but they're more stable. They're not more stable. They will swing higher than any grocery store I've ever seen. I can get cheaper stuff at Winco than I can through a lot of those places.
yeah, I'd
It's
go to Fry's and get a
ridiculous.
gallon of apple cider vinegar for $6.99.
Like using
Yeah.
Uline for any kind of packaging or anything. And talk about getting screwed.
Yeah, Uline's well, I've kind of figured out some of the secrets with Uline. You just have to order a lot and then it's pretty cheap, but otherwise it's not worth it.
Yeah.
No.
So I personally use a local box company that gets super deep discounts through Uline. So he'll fucking order the shit, get it delivered to his shop, and then he'll shoot it down to me. And I'll pay half the cost I would if I ordered it directly from Uline.
That's awesome. I had somebody offering to do that. I should take him up on that because
Yeah, because I mean, like they get a wholesaler discount.
yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
exactly what I have now too. He delivers all my packing peanuts and the boxes and everything right to me and free. So yeah, you can't beat that.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Anyway,
So I got a question for you.
What's up?
This is one of my favorite questions. I think it's not one of Zach's favorite
Wow.
questions.
I hate this question.
What is your desert island hot sauce? Now you're stranded on a desert island and a pallet of hot sauces shows up, but you only get one.
one hot sauce.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Hey, Spike, which one of your kids do you want with you on a desert island? I mean,
Oh,
come
I
on,
could
bro.
answer that.
But you won't.
No,
What do I
won't
have
answer
to
that.
eat on the desert island? Like, what is there? What kind of food am I killing? Is there cows or are there just birds?
You're just fishing foul, man. Fishing foul.
Somehow
Fishing
you're getting
fowl.
anything you need, things wash up. It's just so
So I can eat anything I want.
give yourself a lot of a
Ugh.
wide berth, but you only get one hot sauce.
So right now it's between, I know this sounds boring, but like the Marie Sharp's Red Hornet sauce, Mikey V's garlic scorpion, Zach's Teakot masala,
That one's so good.
and Queen Majesty's red habanero and black coffee.
Oh,
Those are my-
really? That's a
Those are my
surprise.
four. Oh man, that's one of my favorite sauces of all time, I think. That and I love their ginger and scotch bonnet. The habanero and coffee on brisket or like a steak sandwich is the bomb. I mean, I don't use barbecue sauce anymore on brisket. It's just that red habanero and coffee. Love it.
That sauce inspired our whiskey and coffee, which we're discontinuing pretty soon here. But
Like completely?
no, we're changing it. It's gonna become a premium sauce. We're gonna
Okay.
do it once a year. I'm gonna toast everything and like really do it up. But it's changing names to Queen of Pirates. All
You're
the
gonna
premium
charge like
sauces are
$80 a
Queens.
bottle for it, like that one guy.
It's $20 a bottle, yeah. Because we're doing so much extra work for it, I have to charge that much.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I think
so-
20
hey,
is totally
Spike.
reasonable, man.
Spike has a name for himself. Okay. He's not coming on the market saying,
Dude,
hey,
I'm
I'm
not-
hustle sauce. I'm not even fucking legal, but give me $45 for a 5-ounce bottle of sauce.
Does somebody
Yeah, I
do that
talk
really?
shit, and you know what?
Oh
You can
yeah,
fucking
I'm
leave
sorry.
it.
That's what I
don't
was
give a-
talking about.
Yeah,
Or
I
that
have
Ovium guy. I just trashed him on his YouTube channel. Piece of
Which
shit.
guy?
Well, he's illegally making fucking hot sauce in his house and selling it to people.
yeah.
Oh, premium hot sauce with bullshit ingredients.
Who?
Ovium?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
I've not heard that one.
Man. You should
I love
so
it.
when we're done with this, Google or YouTube Brian's video on the Ovium sauce. Bottle shows up, the label's fucking crooked. The packaging is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing in the ingredients list and nothing about the sauce that warrants a $150 price tag. Nothing.
I told
I'm
you about
sorry.
that. I want to do $100 sauce, but I want to do a real $100 sauce, and I want you to do it with me, Zach.
Well, we'll see what happens, man, because that's pretty fucking jaded and burnt the fuck out right now.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I mean, yeah, it just seems pretentious to me. I guess I don't know. $20, I think, is totally cool. I pay $20 for a lot of hot sauces, and not even blink about it. well, I don't pay $20, but I know that that's what they cost, and I just take them home. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
but
So we do it. We've got the ones we've done so far is bourbon peach, and the bourbon was expensive, but also we put real vanilla in it, sitting there
Yeah.
scraping vanilla beans for an
oh my
hour.
god,
Tarragon, bought local the tarragon fresh, and it's took 3 hours just to get all the tarragon off the stalks. It was ridiculous. And then our green mole, same thing. And we've got a black garlic, reduced balsamic, and Calabrian chili. And I've got local farmers growing the Calabrians for me.
Well,
So they cost. They're
that's
gonna
$20 worth of ingredients in a hot sauce bottle.
Yeah.
It's not somebody trying to say this is bourbon barrel aged for 4 years.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
may or
Well,
may
it
not be.
takes 6 months to make this sauce. No, it takes you 4 fucking hours. You just choose to age the sauce in a cask for 6 months. There's a difference.
I mean, and some people are going to balk at $20. There's always going to be people who think, well, I'm going to go buy Melinda's for $4.50, or I'm going to go buy El Yucateco for $1 or whatever. And that it is what it is. I mean, it's like Cassandra's sauce, that dragon's blood, where every year, if she comes out with it, I sell out of it like that. But there's always a ton of people who are complaining about it being $20. And it's like, well, it's a lot of work.
yeah.
She's got to make a little bit of money off of it, and it's not like the mass produced or anything. It takes a lot of work. That's a complex recipe.
A complex recipe. The fucking bottles are etched.
Yeah.
It's got to put the little tag on every fucking bottle. I mean,
I think she needs to ditch the etching, and I think she's ready to, and just do a regular bottle and get it more out there to the masses. Not to get off track of everything else, but yeah, I think people will pay $20 for a high quality. I mean, I see it in here all the time. I don't have, the people who like hot sauce don't even blink at $20. Really,
That's it. And that's why I mean, it's way more than $20, but $100 bottle of hot sauce. I want to do something where you're making it worth it. You're taking every ingredient to that next level, all the way through everything down to the box and everything else. It's not just, I kind of want to do it, but I don't want to do it alone, Zach.
what are you telling me for?
Because I think I really want to do it with you.
and the box and everything is the thing too. I
yeah.
haven't been able to get Blair's stuff very reliably lately, but I used to sell theirs, and their limited edition sauces would go for over $100 easily. No problem, not even a second glance.
Is there a collector's item?
Yeah, Blair's is actually one of those ones that uses extracts that I actually don't hate. I'm not a big fan of the extracts, but I don't hate their stuff.
They're all right.
Yeah.
They're all right. I think that the only sauce I truly like that has extract in it is the original Doomed by Hellfire. I think that one tastes pretty good.
I've never tried that.
The new double Doomed that they've got out now is way too much. But the original one tastes pretty good. And there's one by Mad Dog that has peach and mango in it. It's pretty good. Other than that, I'm not into the extracts. I sell a ton of them. I sell the bomb all day. I tell people it tastes like shit.
Yeah, it does. It's awful.
Still buy it, just because it's on Hot Ones.
Yeah.
Well, no, if it has extract, it can't be on Hot Ones.
It is. It has extracts in it.
The bomb does. That Beyond Insanity.
Oh yeah, that
extract.
Yeah, no, that when I was on part of the thing on their website is it can't be like have extracts there. Maybe I'm thinking.
Odd.
Well, I might be thinking of. I might be confusing New York Screaming Mimes. Now that I think about it, yeah. Never mind.
I think that that Heatonist does. I don't think I've seen it on Heatonist. I think they just don't carry Da Bomb, and that's their thing. But Hot Ones, the Da Bomb, they've always said isn't going to change. It's just
that sauce will be a staple, but I don't. I mean, and again, I could be wrong. I was thinking they don't. I don't think they bring on small time makers that use extracts. However, I know in the beginning they did because they had Blair sauce. They did Doomed,
Mad Dog. They had Mad Dog.
Mad Dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
it's just
I
too
honestly
easy
think I'm
now.
confusing the screaming memes with
That the bomb has been around, since I bought the store. It was one of the extract sauces that's been around forever. I mean, I never used to sell it, and now it's amazing what Hot Ones has done to raise the profile of hot sauce. Amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I unfortunately I always I have this love hate with Hot Ones. I love the interviews. I think they're fantastic. I love what they've done for the hot sauce community. I
Mm.
don't like that there's so many people that aren't into hot sauce that think that everything is gonna blow them out. And I have to spend most of my time at like when I'm doing shows and things like farmers market, explaining to people that my job is to match the sauce with their heat tolerance, not for them to change their heat tolerance. And it's really sad.
you want to know what my bitch about Hot Ones is?
What?
We'll leave most of that question alone. It's them putting the Scoville units next to the sauce that they don't.
That is annoying, right?
Yeah.
Now everybody. Well, what's the Scoville rating on this sauce? I don't fucking know, and neither do they.
Yeah.
Trust me, man. That's the nightmare that in here a lot. What's the Scoville rating of like one of your sauces? I mean, shit, I don't know. 10,000, man. I mean, what's fire roasted green? What would you guess the Scoville rating is on that?
I don't know.
I mean, right?
What's a bell
They
pepper?
ask me that on all of them. Then when I tell them, they're like, "Oh, well, I tried one that was 15 million." It's like, no, you didn't, man. I don't know. It's Scoville rating is annoying in itself to me.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
asking me when we did they did I don't know if you've seen, not last time, it was the last time, the Alton Brown show where he did all the in his live show he cooked like, I don't know, several hundred chicken wings all at once, and they used a few of our sauces in the show, and they were asking me for idiot sauce, they asked me what the one with 10 of our sauces mixed together in Scorpion, and they asked me what's the Scoville on it, and I'm like, I just gave him a number. I'm like, probably about this. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Some of them blatantly lie, and that causes major problems because then these people think that they've eaten one that's like 4 million, and it's not at all 4 million.
No, it's made with 4 million Scoville pure capsaicin, but
That's exactly right, man. I have to point that out so many times that there's such a difference, or that just because the Carolina Reaper is 1 million, if you eat a sauce with the Carolina Reaper, that doesn't mean you've eaten 1 million Scoville unit sauce.
Yeah.
And doesn't the bomb do it the other way around, where they say it's lower than it is because it's clearly higher than what I think they have it at like 600,000 or 700,000, and
No, 135,000.
Yeah, that's what they say Beyond Insanity is.
Yeah,
and I would
way
call bullshit
hotter.
on that. The Ground Zero is like twice as hot as that, and I would call like 300,000. But you know what? That might be accurate because if you think about it,
No,
if
we don't.
raw Reaper is what, 1.5 million,
1, 2, up to 2.2.
so if you think about that heat level,
Diluted down. Yeah, that makes sense.
you know what I mean? I tend to think that the bombs are the only ones that aren't bullshitting around.
That might be true.
That Hellfire Doom says it's 2 million, and I don't know that I believe that. I think it tastes really good and it's really freaking hot, but it doesn't taste hotter than the bomb to me.
Yeah, I mean, all the ones it's been a few years since I've done any of those, but I remember tasting all the ones that came after Da Bomb and going, these are not anywhere near as close.
But I think it might be because it tastes so fucking awful.
Yeah,
like the sauce itself is so acidic and like almost caustic that it's not the heat, but it's like the acidity in it. There's something in that just gets right under my skin. I can handle pretty hot stuff.
Well, under like 3.0 is practically battery acid. So maybe your tongue's being burnt by the acidity and the extract at the same time.
That's very possible.
It's just opening up the pores in your tongue, and it's just complete assault.
It really is. There's not much redeeming quality to me in it. I could never see use in it at all. But,
I've never had it. I have no desire to try it.
I mean, I think it's worth trying once, just so you know.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
but I
good,
get why it
man.
wouldn't too. It's not a dumb move to not try it.
I would rather eat the Cully's hottest ramen again than eat the bomb.
I gotta try that. I don't know why I
That's
want
not
to try
even a
that.
thing anymore, man. That shit was discontinued years
Oh,
ago.
was it? I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't. I've heard of it. That's all I know.
Yeah, it was one of those challenge things that came out. It was fucking hot.
Yeah, I that the hottest thing I've had in those challenge things was that tube of terror. These guys, this freaking thing.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
Blazing Foods, Johnny Scoville.
Scoville. Yeah.
And it was, man, you like you're supposed to eat like three and then let it chill and then eat three more, and take like 10 minutes to eat the whole thing. And I ate three and then I tried to do my next three and like I put it up to my mouth and my nose it was like in my gag reflex and I couldn't do it anymore, man. It was fucking awful. I mean, I don't know why I have these things sitting up by the register and I'll be here and it'll be slow and eventually curiosity just gets the best of me and I have to try all these stupid challenges and then I get pissed. And
That's how I started smoking. I worked in a gas station surrounded with cigarettes all day long. I ended up picking up smoke. I don't smoke anymore, but that's exactly how I started.
It's on my list, man. So I do. I have this Olivium. I'm sorry, I pronounced it wrong. Hold up, if you allow me to share the screen, I can show you what this shit looks like.
yeah. Oh, is this that olive hot sauce that's like 100 and the most expensive bottle ever or something?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it sells out real fast.
Yeah, because he only makes 2 to 5. But Olivium. So not only is it $150 a bottle, he's also charging $20 flat rate shipping, regardless of quantity or destination.
That's some
$20.
bullshit. That's
Yeah.
What? Well, if you
Fuck
can spend that much
that.
on the hot sauce, what do you care about 20 more bucks? He's gonna get you for a little bit more, man.
I mean, I guess maybe if they're going to go through extra measures to make sure it doesn't show up broken. but
Oh my
still,
God.
$150 for a goddamn hot sauce. It better include fucking shipping.
That bottle's ridiculous, dude. It reminds me of cologne, like some kind of expensive cologne. You know what I
wanted
mean?
I wanted to do do a little hot sauce commercial one time that was basically making fun of those the cologne commercials.
What is that top? Does it pour out? Like, does it have a spout pour at the top?
So it's got like a rubber cork, okay, under the wax seal, and then it's like an alcohol spout for later use.
Oh wow.
Oh, like a liquor pour.
Right.
Oh man.
And he doesn't have ingredients listed anywhere on his fucking website.
Oh, that's bullshit then.
There's no ingredients listed on the bottle. There's no lot codes stamped on the bottle anywhere.
Yeah, no.
It's only $99 now, though.
Yeah, 15 unique ingredients from around the world. Multiple peppers are used. I kind of remember it having a red Scotch bonnet or red habaneros.
You can get a 3-ounce bottle for $30 with no bottle, no wax, no bottle. You just sit it in a cup. You get the bottle. No
So you
bottle,
got
no wax,
onion,
no
garlic,
bacon.
lime, tomatoes, fucking red habaneros, 2 different types of vinegar,
Are you kidding me, man?
and 8 spices. And this motherfucker wants $150 for that
Yeah,
bullshit.
no. If that's what I don't want to do. I want to do something where you're actually making something pretty extraordinary. That's ridiculous. I mean, I want to use like Szechuan peppercorns and things that are really expensive, but in a good way, not just throwing expensive things, but I want to take time and figure things out. It's something I've been thinking about for 3 years now.
I mean, would you be like thinking that people would buy the bottle and actually use it?
Yeah, I'm hoping. I would hope
Yeah.
so. Yeah. I would hope that they'd try it and couldn't help but use it,
And
And
then-
I only want to do a certain amount and that's it,
Anything's worth a try.
Yeah. I mean, I
And
think it's a lot of
sometimes
fun.
that hustle sauce dude sold out of all his sauce at $40 a bottle.
Dude, he only made like a gallon. It's not like he made a fucking kettle of it. He only made like a gallon or two. So you're talking 12 to 24 bottles. And it took him like 3 weeks.
I don't know, man.
I got a question for you. So since you look at labels all day long, I'm a big label guy. I'm particular about art. I do all of our the graphics. I don't do the
I like
art
your
for 'em.
labels, man.
Thank you. I do all the art, the stuff around the artwork. And I've done a little bit of the artwork, but not. But what are your favorite hot sauces with the art on the front, the labels.
Well, I'll hurt somebody's feelings a tad bit. I really like Zach's old labels a ton. I really did, especially when he made those bottles, the clear labels. Like, hold on.
Yeah, I remember the clear labels are nice.
Like, yeah, I like this right here. I think this is a super good. I really like this label a ton because you can see the sauce really good. And I like the whole sort of Grateful Dead type draw.
So I think you should keep that
I like your
on
new label
one.
a lot too. I like the color
Yeah.
coordination. I think Charman has a really good label.
Charmans are awesome.
They are.
God, I
And
love
my
those.
customers constantly remark on that one. That seems to
Yeah.
catch a lot of people's eye. So I think just because they've got the like a the little tab on top that's color coordinated, everything is consistent with the different character that's hand drawn. I like that one a lot.
And it's nice that the sauces are as good as the label. You know what I mean? They're just great sauces.
One of my favorites in the store. I love their sauces. I love Zach's sauces. Those are Queen Majesty, I think, has a really cool label, kind of understated and classy, sort of those jungle themes with different animals on them. I like those.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think I think Clark and Hopkins labels look pretty cool.
It seems like you like the simplistic labels.
Well, I do. I don't. There's labels that are like we talked about before. I mean, there's been a lot of streaks where you go through where it's all ass and shit related and raunchy. I mean, there have been some things that people have pitched to me that you honestly wouldn't believe. I don't know how foul I can get in here, but
say what you want to say. That's
Crazy Jerry's hot sauce. Do you remember that brand? I don't even know if he still exists.
No.
It's an oldie. So he was like a biker guy, and he calls me up. This was probably 15 years ago. With this, he's got this freaking great idea, and he says it's going to be called Golden Beaver, and it's a clear hot sauce with gold flakes in it, and then on the front of it, he's gotten a belt buckle mold of a vagina that attaches to the front of the hot sauce with shrink wrap. And that was he thought it was going to be like a million seller, and I was like, yeah, I don't know that I can have that in Old Town Spring. And I've got a lot of people like that. Even Angry Goat, I love their sauces, but man, I carry everything, but I cannot Sweaty Beaver.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just too much, man. It really is. It's too much. I like labels that have a consistent theme, but then they've got a variation in them enough to where you recognize the brand, but each label has its own thing going on enough. I think Bravado's new labels look really nice too. They're
take a look at
recently.
Every time I order, I've only had one of their sauces that somebody else ordered. I've literally ordered 4 different bottles from them. They all show up broken. I've stopped ordering.
Did you order from Amazon or did you order?
It was Amazon.
That's why.
Yeah, I need.
Amazon sucks, man. They don't package anything with glass like they should.
Yeah.
No. Not unless you package it before you send it to Amazon, but then they're going to put it in another box and charge you the shipping rate anyway when they could just put a fucking label on the box.
Well, I didn't bother because it said it was fulfilled by Bravado, so I just assumed that was them. So
it could be. I mean, I have some of my vendors that consistently I've got to deal with broken products. Some of them you would be shocked at how they ship things to me. It is so insanely bad. You'd be shocked. Like a loose, I'm not even going to say that it came from Canada, and it was literally 6 cases of hot sauce in about a 16 by 16 box. Loose,
what?
Loose, no peanuts, no nothing.
Fuck, dude. Well, you see how I put 4 cases. I don't put any more than 4 cases in a box.
Yeah. Well, and you know what the amazing thing was? The cases had ripped open. The bottles were all loose, all in and none of them broke, man.
Wow.
I mean, it's crazy from Canada.
From Canada, yeah. Holy moly.
So I don't know. I don't know.
I've seen everything. I had a one show up it didn't go very far, and it just showed up completely destroyed about 2 weeks ago. It doesn't happen very often, but just completely destroyed.
Yeah, well, you can't avoid it if you ship out. I mean, I'd have the same problem every once in a while. I ship a lot of orders, but yeah, every once in a while I'll get a pro come on. I mean, you just can't control it, get stuck in the machine or something. It's so mangled.
Yeah, this was through UPS, and usually UPS does all right with that stuff. It was packed. It was the same thing as you, Zach. It was 4 cases and 16 by 16 by 16, and I mean, it's like somebody took a baseball bat to it. It was
They might have hit it with the forklift or something, man. You know, they're not gonna be like, oh, let me just notate that I fucked that box up.
Right. I think they hit it more than once. It was a few times. You could see it like, oh my God. I've heard stories. I was wondering if it wasn't one of those stories that I didn't think was true. Anyway. Yeah. Yes. Hot takes. Do you have a hot take this week, Zach? Let's start with you.
Don't start with me.
I did that on purpose.
I'm jaded and angry.
I know.
And pissy. You don't want my hot take.
All right, Matt, do you have a hot take of hot sauce? I mean, we kind of heard a couple already. Hot sauce world hot take. You don't have to trash anybody or anything like that, but like something that everybody else seems to love that you're just kind of like, I can't get on board with that. It's not my thing.
I don't know if you
But I've got a really good. I mean, I think we hit on a couple of them. That hustle sauce. I can't get on, but I don't know that I'm unique in that. That seems berserk to me. I don't know, man. I'm pretty open. I can get on board with most anything.
Yeah, I think we talked about it, and I think it's not a hot take, but for me, one of them is the when people talk about shit. I hate that, man. I'll delete comments off our social media when people start talking about, oh, I'm shitting fire or whatever.
Yeah,
man, I'm selling food. Get off my fucking comment section.
Yeah. I
damn.
carried that shit to bed hot sauce for a little while.
Oh yeah.
And I had made one order with them and it didn't sell super fast and they don't let you sell it online. So I didn't order from them again. And that was the one thing that out of everything I've got in here, people were like, that's disgusting. Shit. When you actually talk about actively shitting, that's over the line, man.
Yeah.
I had someone that wanted to kind of collaborate on a edible glitter hot sauce and call it unicorn shit or unicorn poop. And I was like, all right, dude, let me talk to my buddy. Cause if I do it, I kind of want to bring him on board. It's kind of like more his thing, but then he's like, yeah, anything to do with poop. I don't want to.
That was me.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I will testify that I got some for Pride Month, some glitter sauce from Butterfly Bakery, maple sriracha, and it actually does make your shit glitter.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, when we talked about that, I didn't know if the glitter would stand up to the heat. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, it definitely does. Your glitter is fabulous, just like everything else. We've got a drink mix too, like a sour mix that comes out for Pride Month. It's way more glittery, and you get way more fabulous shit with that.
We do a Pride
sparkle farts.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty outstanding, man.
I might have to change our Pride. So we do we have our unicorn blood is our most popular sauce. It's the orange chipotle, and we rebrand it for Pride Month and charge a little more, and that extra amount goes to the Trevor Project.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's been a blast. And we're still running it. We run it through October. And actually last night we were at Pride here in town selling it. It was a blast. But I didn't know that the glitter would work. I might have to add it to the sauce.
Oh yeah, hold on a second.
Run out of labels and switch it over.
I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but
oh yeah, that's sparkly as shit.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
I love it.
This is like it's Butterfly Bakery, but it's like a Pride Month, and I think that's usually what there's about 3 or 4, or not sauces, but different products like jelly, and then a sour mix that has glitter for Pride Month. So maybe that would be cool to do with your special edition.
Oh, that'd be
edible
great.
Glitter.
I'd love that. That's fantastic.
And I need to
I told you beer companies do edible glitter beers. Yeah. That's how this guy approached me with it. He's like, dude, I just had this glitter beer and I pooped glitter. He's like, we could collaborate on a hot sauce to make people poop glitter.
Yeah. I get
I
it.
just wasn't sure if it would hold up to the, just the 200-degree heat. That was my question. And then I was too busy at the time to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, so was I.
Oh, you mean when cooking the sauce?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but I think it's meant to do that, right? Because it's
yeah. I mean, you bring beer up to a certain temperature too to kill all the microorganisms used to ferment that beer.
I mean, it looks cool. It's real sparkly,
Yeah, I
It
think
is
we're gonna
very-
have to do that. That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
I think it's a good idea.
I'm not gonna call it unicorn shit though.
Call it sparkle farts.
Sparkle farts. I think I'll steer. There's a yeah. No. My kids, when we were this is totally off topic, but when my kids used to want to start a band called Spangle Sparkle Farts.
What kind of band was it going to be?
I have no idea. They were little. I told them I would record it though for them.
Oh yeah, you got to support the music. My daughter wants to start it. She's not Korean, but she's super into K-pop right now.
Oh God, I'm sorry,
dude. Trust me, Jack. Man, I've had to go to 4 K-pop concerts in the last year, and it's the weirdest shit you've ever been to. I mean, it's
I used to work with somebody that would rock the K-pop in the kitchen. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, no.
That's how I was with Disney. I don't know. Haven't heard enough K-pop to even. But
you're gonna get random K-pop messages.
I would work with people that would want to play Disney tunes in the kitchen.
What?
And I'm like, I can't fucking do that, man.
Oh my God, man. I would either get them fired somehow or quit. Disney music at work?
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's like sadistic.
Yeah. Singing like
horrible.
the Little Mermaid shit. And no.
What?
Yeah.
A grown person.
And the whole I was the curmudgeon too, because the whole kitchen would be on board. They'd all be singing it. And I was just like, turn this shit off.
Dude, that is really messed up, man. That's really weird.
It was awful.
I bet. Yeah.
I moved to nights. They all worked days. I moved to nights and we all listened to punk rock all night. So it worked out.
Yeah, I have weird eclectic taste in the music. The guy who owns I have a kettle corn out on the side of the building, and he gave me a 1-star Google review because he hates my music. And outdoor speakers, and man, he lit me up on Google.
That's
And
great.
his mom hated it. He didn't want to hear Prince or MF Doom or Andre 3000.
Then don't park your fucking cart there, buddy.
Yeah,
I know, and I was impressed that he even knew who MF Doom was, honestly. So, but anyway,
that's not eclectic taste. That's good taste.
Right. I know.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, so hot sauce show and tell. This is going to be a good one because you've got all those sauces behind you.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited about this. So let's have you go last. How's that sound? Because
Sure.
I think that you're going to have way more to show and tell than we will. Zach, do you want to go first?
Not really.
I can go first. That's fine.
What do we got here? I think are we both rocking High Spice?
We are. That's all right. That's good. That we need to send some love to the.
Man, I love their sauces so much.
Yeah, getting them to the States though. So this is the dragon fruit. I tried it the other day. I don't love it. I don't love this particular one. It's pretty thin, which you know how my sauces are. They're not thin. So
yeah,
that's mine either. Yeah.
What do we got here? We got like Maui dragon fruit, apple cider vinegar, Thai chilies, balsamic vinegar, organic sugar, and Hawaiian sea salt. Pretty simplistic list. Like I said, it's pretty thin. Oh, where you at? Come on, stop. The fuck? There you go. There you go.
Sit there.
Yeah, I remember that sauce being thin. Their smoked scorpion is excellent.
I'll have to try that one. I ordered a couple from them, and
you used to get them. You know, they were carried by that hot sauce distributor up on the East Coast that ripped everybody off.
Pepper Explosion.
Pepper Explosion. That's it. Man, what an asshole! What an asshole!
Yeah.
I bought so much stuff from him, and it's like I feel so bad knowing that he didn't even pay the people who I bought it from.
That's awesome.
You know.
Yeah, towards the end there, he fucked a lot of people. So yeah, I was talking to some people about this the other day. They're the ones that supplied all the Ace hardwares in the country, and now I don't know who the fuck Ace is going through, but
yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, what a dick. I mean, the writing was on the wall there for a while because they didn't have anything in stock, but yeah, that was bullshit.
Wow.
Yeah, piece of shit people,
Yeah,
Too many of them in the
Sure.
world.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with some local piece of shit people.
Oh yeah, sounds like
Yeah.
it. Man.
So all right, so I did high spice pineapple, and I don't like pineapple that much, but I like this one a lot. It is thin. It's thinner than I like. You can see all the pulp in there though. It's beautiful. It's not like a ton of heat or anything. But the way they balance the pineapple in that, I mean, it really tastes fresh. It's like they just walked out their back door. And
It probably did.
yeah, they probably did.
Right?
Yeah.
So are they in Maui?
They are.
Oh yeah, I should
man.
read the ingredients. Pineapple, habanero, Maui onion, garlic, apple cider vinegar, Maui honey, Hawaiian sea salt. Just simple.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Super simple. I mean, this is good. It's just, it's just nothing, not one ingredient stands out above the other. It's, taste the dragon fruit, taste the balsamic, taste the cider. It's good. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It's just a little thin for me. I wish it was thicker.
Can't hit a home run with every single one.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we've had issues with like our ghostly prick. That is my number. That up until now has been consistently my most hated sauce for me.
Really?
Well, it's just so inconsistent. Fresh bell peppers, dude. You don't know what the water content is, and if you're fucking going on weight, but it's summertime and they're full of water, it fucks up the sauce.
Yeah.
Makes it thin.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I was saying when you get that ghostly prick, tell me how you feel about the consistency on that.
I liked it. I mean,
Well, yeah, now, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's really good and thick and everything.
yeah.
It's good. I love that sauce, man.
I like it now that I got the consistency issue worked out.
Are you ever gonna do the blueberry one again?
You know what? You're not the first person that asked about that.
The blueberry.
I really
one was
like
pretty
that one,
good, and I
too.
don't like blueberries very much.
Yeah.
I don't like blueberry sauces very much, and I like that one.
Yeah, I don't. There's a few that I really aggressively dislike. The bravado one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that one.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Too
It's
thin.
if they try and make it taste so much like blueberry or like the berry, it overdoes it. Well, that one we had the other day was so good, and they didn't go. It was the
Strawberry.
yeah. Oh my
Smoked
god.
strawberry from J Small Batch. La Pistola.
Have you had
haven't
that?
one.
Oh my goodness.
So
You haven't had that one?
I don't care for strawberries, and Zach got mad at me. He was like, "Oh man, I would have sent you something else." I'm like, "This is what I want. I like to be won over, And they
What
did.
did you think of the Charman strawberry?
I haven't had that one. I'll have to
No, it's hot, man. It's like strawberry reefer.
Oh.
It's by far the hottest strawberry I've ever had. So what am I just supposed to pick one that I like?
Yeah.
Yeah, just one.
Now you want to talk about
All right.
Something interesting.
something that's not made by either him or I.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I really been liking this goblin sauce. Have y'all had this yet?
No.
No,
It's
from
it's
Torchbearer.
yeah, it's like a Necrogoblicon, the band goblin sauce.
I've had a couple of theirs. They've actually been pretty good. I've liked them.
Yeah, this is like a verde. It's not really green, but it's almost like a verde. I gotta take my glasses off and get my nearsighted. Jalapeno, pineapple, and orange juice, white vinegar, lime juice, scorpion, garlic, salt, and black pepper. So nothing really crazy, but it's good. The pineapple doesn't come through and make it too sweet. It's got a nice kick, garlicky.
That's my thing about pineapple is that too many people, what I like about this one. It's sweet, but it doesn't go over the top. And a lot of times people with pineapple, it overtakes everything.
I mean, this has a nice burn to it. Got the hiccups.
Uh-oh.
So it's got a nice little kick to it.
Hotter than you thought.
The one I like it when I can win myself over with a sauce. I don't know if you do that, Zach, but for me, we do the pineapple, mango, and banana. I hate bananas. I usually don't like pineapple, and I am completely ambivalent about mango, and I love that sauce.
Yeah, it's funny that you don't like banana because that blueberry sauce I made was blueberry and fucking banana.
Yeah, sometimes things change. I'm able. The combination works for me.
It tasted like a spicy blueberry muffin. If I do bring that sauce back, I have to call it something other than BBSB because people just didn't get it.
I think that would be a good call. I think you should
Yeah.
call it like blueberry muffin,
Yeah.
something like that, because that's exactly what it tastes like when you say it like that.
Yeah.
And that's great. I like that. That's a great name for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you should Google that. Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if there's a picture out there. The golden beaver. A little while ago, I saw a picture of it. I'm gonna see if I can hold it up to the screen. Just to
Find it.
it's gone, I guess now. There used to be one image online for it. It was just as offensive and gross as you can think with your imagination, man. I mean, like, nope, it's gone.
Yeah,
It's
I don't see
disappeared
it.
on the internet, man. Just like
See?
crazy. Jerry.
I
Just
see
like
Happy
Crazy
Beaver.
Jerry. It happens, dude.
I do see a Happy Beaver hot sauce.
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah.
one called Happy Taco, and every once in a while somebody gets it.
Yeah, some restaurant opened up near us. It's called Velvet Taco.
Oh shit.
I know, right? Is that? I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not eating tacos from Valentine. It doesn't turn me on. I'm not into it, man.
Velvet Taco. Who the fuck would name your restaurant that?
I
That's
don't
funny.
know, and I don't think most people got that. That's what that was. I don't know, man. That's a weird one.
Yeah. Weird.
I was really unsure about calling it Happy Taco, and my wife talked me into it.
Yeah, I don't think that's that obvious.
No, it's not. I mean, I tell you, the only people that get it are women every once in a while, and they love it. It's
Yeah.
like I'll be sampling it, and then they'll start giggling.
I'm pretty dense, so I don't usually get jokes for a while. I didn't know Taco Cat was Taco Cat backwards for a long time. I kept wondering why there's like 3 sauces called Taco Cat.
Ah,
And it's like, Taco Cat is Taco Cat backwards.
hey, I got a
Well,
quick and off
there-
the. Oh, go
There's
ahead.
3 sauces, 3 different sauce companies make Taco Cat because they don't do their fucking market research.
Exactly. I know.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Sorry.
there's one that Hell's Kitchen. I think they've been around the longest doing it, and that's actually a pretty damn good hot sauce.
Yeah.
So
I think Hell's Kitchen is the one that originated the Taco Cat.
oh, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they've been doing it the longest. At least that's the one I've had the longest.
I've never tried any of those, but I'm a fan of the band Taco Cat. So
There's a band too.
yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
But do you have a question there, Spike?
I forgot what it was now. It's the way it works, they come in, they go out.
Yeah. Where are we at here?
I think we're close to the end here.
Close to the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're over our hour. We've had a lot to talk about. It's been a lot of fun. I got to meet Matt, and I like it. This has been fantastic.
This is
Super
other
fun.
than like texting and messenger. This is the most I've ever talked to Matt.
Right.
Really?
I know we've known each other for quite a few years now.
Matt was the first out of Arizona person to carry our products.
That's great. I love that. We have a few people like that we just have had a business relationship with for years, and it just feels so good. It's like,
No, it's more of a friend. It's a friend of. It's like us. He's a friend I've never met. It's more
Oh,
than
yeah.
business.
Yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely. I mean, when I had COVID the first time, Zach texted me every single friggin' day, checking in on me, man. And I mean, that meant a lot. He's a good dude.
yeah.
And
he
the
is.
second and the third.
Yeah, one of the best, So yeah, I mean, I would look forward to working with you and getting your stuff in the store too, Spike. One of my friends, Kenny. I'm sure you know Kenny.
Oh, Kenny, yeah.
Yeah, he always talks so much about your sauces. So, and he's another guy who I've never met in person, but feels like a brother from another mother.
He's a good
Yeah.
dude. I like Kenny. That's
Oh, man,
fantastic.
one of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best. So
Well, perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much, Matt. We really appreciate you being on here, and we'd like to probably do this again sometime. I'm sure we've got a lot of stuff to talk about.
that would
Yeah.
be fantastic. Anytime you want, I'm here, man. That would be awesome. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Well, fucking
That's
hey,
awesome.
thank you guys so much, man. I had a great time.
Thanks, Matt. You have a good one.
Zach, I'll see you, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Y'all have a good day.